Hey, it's Matt Don's Battlegrounds. It's going to take a few minutes to go over this. Please take a few minutes to watch this video for you, for your kids' sake, whomever. But just let me go through this real quick because this is an issue we're running into a lot and we're on top of it as much as possible. Pretty much nothing gets through, but we need you guys to understand ahead of time coming down here what you need to have if you're going to have your own mask and your own gear. So if you've been down here, you know what we're all about, having a great time. But you also know that we are all about safety. When I tell people that we have some of the strictest rules in the industry, I'm proud to say it. And there's people that don't like it, but 40,000 plus people coming through, little to no issues of any kind, and big part of it is because we're trying to stay on top of it with everybody. Don't want to see anybody getting hurt. Most accidents that are going to happen in airsoft can be prevented just by being about safety. So what I've got here is a whole bunch of masks. This is the biggest problem we have, that people don't know what to buy. So give you a quick example. These goggles right here, all right? Now there's a big retailer for airsoft that's selling these online too. These things are super dangerous. They look fine, they're rated and everything else, but if you look closely, there's a slit in the side here. That's inside of the sealed area for your eyes. Okay, well, it's a vent, I get that, for fogging. But the problem is this. You take a BB, that BB will go right through that hole with little effort, okay? Now it's literally inside the goggle. Well, what do you think is gonna happen if that's on your face or on your kid's face? You're gonna get a BB in the eye. We don't allow these goggles, all right? Another one that's super popular, this is probably the most common one I see in, is this one. This even says airsoft protection on it. It says airsoft on the side. That's what every parent tells me when I tell them that these aren't safe. They don't understand. It says airsoft. Absolutely, it's rated for airsoft. Playing outdoor, it's not so bad. But if you put this on, you can shoot people's teeth out when they're wearing this. All right, so if I put this on, and you look at it from the side, I can get my whole hand in the side. Well, if I can get my whole hand in the side, then what's that going to do to my teeth? We don't allow it. Over 18, we don't even allow this one, just because it's that dangerous. You're playing indoors, you're shooting within 10 feet of each other. That's not a good thing. Somebody turns their head, boom, right in the cheek, right in the mouth. Nobody wants to go to school or work the next day with marks. It's the point of a mask. One of the other most popular ones I see is this one here with the hash marks all over it. That's not an airsoft mask, but they advertise it as an airsoft mask. That is a paintball mask, all right? When I can take BBs and literally just pour them and they just fall through, well, what do you think is going to happen when it's on your face? It's going to hit your face. It's going to pop teeth. It's going to break teeth. It's not a good mask. It's junk. Another one. Now this one has got a great story behind this one. I'm going to share real quick. Over 18, this mask, we tell people it's their choice. So I had a customer who's a regular, was running a very similar mask in a digital camo, and I warned him about it. And he said he'll be fine, no problem. Yes, Rob, I'm talking about you. And he goes up, plays a game, and he comes down, and the man's in his 20s or 30s, right? Comes down, and he takes his mask off, and his whole upper lip is swelled out. And I'm like, what the heck happened? And he told me, oh, shut up. And I was like, wait a minute, no way. That's a 1 in a million that I'm gonna say something, and then it's gonna happen that next game. Easy to put a BB through this. Barely any pressure whatsoever, boom, BB goes right through it. He got popped in the mouth. What we will do for these, we'll put tape on the inside of them. We'll put, give them some zip ties. If they want to weave some zip ties, it tightens up the holes. It works. Now, the other thing we see coming in is the mesh masks. They're sold by all the big retailers for airsoft. There's the whole beehive looking ones, beekeeper ones that even my kid runs, okay? They're fine to run but you have to wear safety glasses. Don't come in and expect to wear this without safety glasses, because there's tons of videos out there showing it. BBs hit this, particles off that BB will fragment off, BBs will crack, pieces go through, it's going into your eyes. So you have to wear safety goggles, or safety glasses at least, okay? So if you're gonna buy your kids, these are super cool looking, the kids wanna run them, that's fine. Or if they have mesh eyes on the regular goggles and masks, but they gotta wear safety glasses. You only get 2 eyes, you can't replace them. So please use safety when buying these things. Here's another one. Looks like it's fine, the holes look small enough. Well, here's the problem, it's rubber. Well, BBs go through rubber. They're only 6mm BBs, goes right through them. If the right shot hits, popping you right in the teeth. Again, parents, don't buy them with the rubber lowers on them, please. If you guys show up here with masks like this, we will let you use one of ours for free, as long as it doesn't become an every week thing and it's abusive, but we don't charge for that. I'm more worried about the safety than I am about making $5, okay? Now, as far as masks that are safe, well, the gas masks, we get gas masks coming in. As you can see, there's no lenses in this one. This is a popular one that comes in. We test fired this one. We point blanked it at our limits. Guess what? Both of them blew out, okay? Obviously, junk. People think it's cool, they want to bring them in anyway. Let's see what else we got here. So, now, dye masks. These are like the cool guy indoor CQB masks. Technically, they're a paintball mask. Well, guess what? BBs go through these too. We found this one out because BB went through and popped somebody in the mouth, right? What we do is put tape on the inside of them. Still allow you to run them, but we'll put a piece of duct tape in there. It's just, you know, we don't want to ruin the effect of the outside, the looks on it, because in airsoft, looks are important. So we make sure and put the tape on the inside. But even the dye masks, these things are almost $200 in some cases. And they still, BBs will get through because they're paintball masks advertised for airsoft. Baseline, what we use for our rentals, BB cannot go through. All right, the way the holes are angled downwards, upwards, every other direction. These are what we use for our rentals. We do sell these in our store. They're Vulcan series. They're a fantastic mask. Knock on wood, never had a problem with them. Personally, instead of a dye, I run the Identity masks. Okay, very similar look to the dye. This one's custom painted. It's actually mine. Very similar look for like half or less the cost. And this is a hard plastic. You cannot get a BB through this. All right, this will not flex at all. So, full protection, not a problem on it. We do sell these, but again, this isn't about me selling you masks. It's about, if you're gonna buy a mask, wherever you buy them, make sure they're safe. We'd love you to have you come in and buy them from us, but it's not required, okay? Now, I've also got a couple photos. Parents, listen up on this. The kids wanna run the lower mesh, okay? And the goggles, we'll be including a couple photos on here, because it's not every single kid, but we're slowing down on selling them because they're just not fitting properly. If there isn't a full seal around the eyes all the way around, then the goggles are not safe. You know, if there's a little gaps in the side, we tell them you got to tighten them down, period. Because if they get shot from the backside, a BB comes flying, it goes right inside the goggles. If they happen to look up at something, if they're squatted down and a shot comes in and they're not sealed tight around the bridge of the nose, which in kids is really important because kids' noses aren't developed, the bridge isn't developed, so they're not going to fit properly most of the time. They look up, boom, you got a shot coming in underneath. It's not fun, okay? They want to look cool and everything else, but there's a lot of places that have banned the mesh and the goggles for the younger kids. This is why. It's a safety factor thing. Okay, you only get 2 eyes, you can't replace them. Again, it's about safety. It's not about just selling masks. If you have questions on it, please feel free to come in and talk to myself, my guys in the retail store, Paul, Josh, any of us can help you out with this. We are a little over the top at times in some people's opinions, but again, I look at this not just as an airsoft player, but I also look at it as a dad. And to me, I don't want my kids, who I just put braces, you know, on the kids for $5,000, teeth getting shot out because they want to look cool or something like that, or I want to save $10 on a mask. Okay, you can't put a value on that to me. So make sure and check out what your kids have. If If you have any questions, 8th Avenue Armory located right here at the Battlegrounds. More than happy to help you out with this stuff, and see you soon.